Good evening, I'm Oprah.
Check your panties.
Hey guys, how's it going? I had the mic on and had been talking about this for about 5 minutes. And I didn't realize I hadn't hit record. So I feel stupid. So I'm going to try to reconstruct what I just said. Yeah, that's going to be easy because I was on a roll.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it. Get on with it.
So as anybody knows, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I've been a big Star Wars fan since the first movie came out. Loved the first movie. Loved the second movie. Was not as in love with the third movie, but it's the final act, so I kind of accepted that there were some down points. And later I found out it was that, we wanted to make teddy bears.
Well, that's all right then.
The prequels I didn't like as much, but, I wasn't one of those, like, George Lucas destroyed my childhood. I was like, well, yeah, they're there.
Oh, God!
And I did not enjoy the sequel trilogy.
What the hell is that?
Now, a lot of people hate Disney Star Wars, and that's fine. I like some parts of it. I don't like others. I really like Solo. I thought that was a lot better movie than people give it credit. I really like Rogue One. I think that's an excellent movie. I like The Mandalorian. I didn't like Book of Boba Fett. Kenobi, I liked the last 2 episodes. Ahsoka, I liked maybe the first 2 episodes. But The Acolyte, honestly, has been the worst. The worst media I've ever seen. And I'm not saying that lightly. Because even bad media, you can kind of at least say, well, there was effort. It didn't go over, but there was effort. With The Acolyte, it's like, I see some effort in a couple of the actors. I will say this, Carrie-Anne Moss really phoned in this performance. Very dry, very nothing. Amandla, whatever her name is, who is the lead, is so deadpan for both characters. That's what's weird. It's for both characters. And it's just like she's just staring off, doing nothing. And, But there's one particular scene that everybody went off about, and that was talking about the skinny dipping scene with our Sith dude Chimere and Osha spotting her.
I know I'm a man of God, but that is hot.
Now, a lot was made out of the descriptive audio for it, and it is creep factor number 9. It sounds like a romance novel. While the sunlight glistened, accentuated his chest muscles. It's that kind of crap.
Okay, all right. That was a Freudian slip, but we're going to pretend like we didn't hear it.
So, that made it even worse. But something was unsettling to me about that scene, and it's something that bugged me about it, and it was something I didn't quite comprehend at first. At first I was even questioning myself. I'm like, might I become a prude?
The elephant heavy?
And I was like, no. Isn't it the same thing as when Leia was put in a metal bikini? It's like, well, no, and it's not just because the gender roles are switched. It's completely different. It's weird. It's odd. It's strange. And, again, the descriptive audio is like, she continues her predatory look. It's like weird. Oh, it's so weird.
Almost. There we are.
Well done.
But it was like, what is going on here? It was like, sex in Star Wars. Am I against that? I'm like, no, I've seen Star Horrors. I'm fine. That doesn't bother me. It's like, okay, completely different thing, but you get my meaning. And I'm like, what is it? What's going on that this is bothering me so bad? And it took me almost a week and a half to put together what it was. And I realize already that the person running this is a damn idiot.
And with identical twins, it was very difficult to tell them apart,
You don't have to look far. It's pretty pretty obvious, but there was something else going on, and I couldn't figure it out until I did a week and a half later, literally Friday, after this show. Friday, a week from the Friday after this show premiered, this episode, I finally figured out what my problem was.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it. Get on with it.
I had to go do some digging, but I remembered something, and I think I remembered it subconsciously. Let's take the Wayback Machine, 2018. And if you remember, there was a big controversy with Ashley Judd and Harvey Weinstein. Now, some people say it's a made-up charge, Let's not get into that part. Ignore that for 1 second. What was the specific allegation? The specific allegation was that Harvey Weinstein was trying to coerce Ashley Judd to watch him take a shower and for him to give her a massage.
Courtney, I would love to see my meat in your mouth, so I've got a burger ready to go for you.
First time I've heard that.
Now you might be saying, well, what's this got to do with fucking Acolyte? When you remember that Leslie Headland was once the assistant to Harvey Weinstein, this becomes a bit apparent.
Non-canon canon is the best kind of canon.
It was a cannon.
It was definitely a cannon.
Now, I'm sitting here, like, when I came to this realization, I'm like, why the fuck hasn't this been brought up?
I gotta go here and call 911. I'll talk to you later.
This is, like, weird. Leslie Headland has basically filmed what her boss was doing and says it's okay. I mean, I sit here and I think about it, and it's like, if I had a boss or a mentor who had taught me a lot, and they found out that they got into some heinous stuff, I would not do something that would indicate anything towards that. Nothing even close. I mean, I would be very cognizant of the fact, oh, that wasn't good. Even if I think it's wrong, I don't think I should be going anywhere near that topic or anything near something that looks like that. Leslie Headland, film it!
And with identical twins, it was very difficult to tell them apart, you know.
But when you listen to her talk about things in the weird ways she does, like the Sith are counterculture and other weird freaking quotes she has, you kind of get the sense that, well, maybe she ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Now, how she got to her position? Privilege?
Look.
I don't know. I mean, it seems strange to me that, I mean, again, smart thing. Stay away from that kind of stuff. I mean, just pretend you knew nothing about it. Walk away. I was not aware. I am so shocked. I mean, that is a smart position to take. Usually people are shocked by some of the secrets that some people they know have. I mean, it is true. In general, that is a natural thing. And it's a believable thing if you just go, wow, that's crazy. I had no idea. I mean, it happens. I mean, some people, you might be talking to people now who are, one of them's an axe murderer. You don't know. I mean, ultimately, people have some darkness in them. I mean, there's tons of people that have darkness in them. Believe me. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. I know. And at the same time, it's like, once you know about it, it's like, yeah, okay. And depending on how close you were to them, and you're doing media or art, it would seem like you would go, hey, why don't we just avoid going near that topic and try to figure out how to tell this story in another way. I mean, he could be out chopping firewood, and he just has to take his shirt off, because it's getting too hot. Reasonable. Because the whole point of this was to show his scar. Because we wanted to see that scar. That scar had to be shown for some reason. And, that is perfectly logical and reasonable reason to take off your shirt. You're chopping wood in the hot sun, and, well, yeah, I'm going to need to, cool off a little bit. But, to do a skinny dipping scene in light of that accusation, and Ashley Judd won the case, so but it's still considered an accusation, and Harvey Weinstein's career was ruined for it. And I wouldn't say it was ruined. He got what he deserved, but at the same time, she knew he was accused of that, and I was so surprised nobody else was talking about it, and I was so surprised that it's not being mentioned. I don't know if we've just forgotten about it, because let's face it, since 2018, it's been a crazy time. Lots gone on. That was information I forgot. It was just on the tip of my brain, and I just thought, maybe I should point it out. I am planning on doing a bigger video on the Acolyte soon. I've got a lot of points about that, but this was one I thought deserved its own video. I will bring this up in the big video too, but it merely makes it a little bit more disturbing when you realize what I'm talking about. At least to me. Maybe not to you, but to me it does. This is really like, oh my God. What is this woman thinking? And, well, the truth is she's not, but hey. Thank you for listening to me ramble. You guys take care, do the YouTube stuffs, and we'll talk to you later.